Hey friends, I'm back with another video, and finally we get another episode of Rogue Adventures with Dabriah and Dildaf and the rest of the crew. And as you might have seen, Undershore surprisingly won the poll for where to go next. So where are we going? We're going to Undershore, of course, because I do my best to keep my word, even though I find your answers crazy sometimes. Undershore won, and that's where we're going. So we click on the Neriak stone here in POK, and if you're not sure where it is, it's here in the corner next to Grob, and there's a Gawk, so that's where we're headed. Clicking on that stone, and I'm bringing 3 characters and 3 mercenaries, so we'll have what appears to be a full group. We'll have a Dildaf, as always, is tanking. You can't have an episode of Rogue Adventures without Dabriah and Dildaf, so there's always going to be that mercenary. And then we have, as always, Daisy, the drunken ranger, and Vanya, the bard. I need to make let's give Vanya some kind of character trait so she's not just the bard, and let's not make it that she also gets drunk. No, she does meth because she's classy. No. Let's give her something, like is she studious? Is she snobby? Something. I think it'd be fun. Let's give her a character trait. We can work into that name somehow. That's not too ridiculous to where we're gonna get ourselves canceled, but it's funny. Something like, yeah, because you can't get canceled just for saying you're drunk. If that was the case, half of the planet would get canceled. So right. So here we go. I think everybody's mounted up. Well, Vanya's not, but she's got cellos, so that's fine. And so we're first got to go to Korathus Keep. Korathus Keep. That's how I'm gonna pronounce it. Korathus Keep. And if anything, this channel and these videos forces me to try to pronounce shit that I would never have even tried to pronounce out loud before. I just might have called it some abbreviation of whatever the hell the name was. So we're walking along the water here because that's where the entrance is. It's at the end of this little river, stream, whatever. See, in this cave. So we're probably going to go under for a second, but it's not for long. Oh, we don't have to go under. It just keeps going. So yeah, you could swim above water. You don't have to actually take a deep dive. Ooh, but watch out, like your other characters. If you're multi-boxing like me, you don't want somebody to drown or somebody to climb up the side of the hill like one of my guys was doing. Okay, it looks like everybody is zoning in now, and I think I'm going to turn up the gamma just a tad here because it's kind of hard to see. And here we are. We're like in a whole new world. I didn't sing it. I almost did. Just wow. Dabriah managed to keep her mount somehow. That's kind of crazy, guys. But you know what? Let's not mount up. Let's just use the song because it actually might be faster than these mounts. And gonna do auto follow. Let's get the drum out because I got the cellos drum of the march on this bard. Let's make sure, double check one more time that everybody's following. Yes, everybody's following. And we've got the song that makes us fast and invisible. So what do we need to do? We need to survive walking through here to get to Undershore. And if you look, we're here and we got to go all the way across to the other side of the zone for frickin' Undershore. I mean, the good news is that it's kind of more or less a straight shot. We just got to go west. So let's try to do that. I'm probably going to have to keep the map up for this. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, I'm also gonna, let's set main assist, set Dildaf as main tank. Hopefully we don't get attacked, but we might. I never really loved this zone. I don't so much mind Undershore as I mind having to go through Korathus Creep because it sucks. Oh, there we go, Undershore. That was fairly straightforward compared to what I remember it being. I think this is the part that I don't like. You gotta go into the water, and yeah, that kind of sucks. So here we are. We're in Undershore. Okay. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. I'm being stupid. No, we're gonna try to kill stuff and whatnot. Let's just get everybody auto following. Let's get the song back up. I didn't even try to get a quest or anything for the zone, But I don't think there is. I don't think there is a quest for this zone right now. It's just a matter of deciding what we're going to do and doing it. I mean, here's a bridge. I guess we could go to the bridge, right? In case there's some folks that want to sort of do what we're doing but don't have a bard with the song, with the cellos. So this guy could see us. So I guess we're just going to whip out the weapons right away and get ready for a fight. Let's make sure every mercenary is active, especially the healer. Yes, they are, because this guy is scowls ready to attack, and he can see through the invisibility. So let's go mess him up. He's like a squid-looking guy, or sort of like a mind flayer. Dog, get your nose out of my face. Sort of a fishy person, fishy dude, withered shill skin. He's a shill? He's a shill for Daybreak. Alright, I guess I'll just loot everything and put it on Dabriah until her bags get full, because she doesn't have a whole lot of room. And then we'll put it on someone else. Ooh, there's a named guy, level 70. Probably would wipe the floor with me, but he's probably a quest guy because he's indifferent. So that's actually quite nice that he's indifferent. He doesn't want to kill us. But this guy never met us, and he already wants us dead. So let's mess him up. I don't like some aspects of this zone, like these ridiculous bridges with this odd texture. Oh, I can also just do swords on the bard now, since we're not needing the cellos. Some of this stuff is trade skills, so pay attention, like the bones, the shill skin bones. I don't know about the tongue, or it's called finger webbing, but some of it might be worth something to merchants, so I guess I'll grab it, like I said, until I run out of room or whatever. What is this? A creep basilisk. One thing I like about this zone is everything is like normal and gives normal XP. There are a lot of monsters, mobs, whatever you want to call them, in, for example, Firot the Dream, that says, oh, this creature is relatively weak, which means it's only going to give you like 20% of the regular XP, even though it's dark blue to you. And that's just a ripoff, because it's still capable of hurting you and capable of being just a royal pain in the ass, especially if you end up getting like 3 or 4 of them at a time. Just if you're gonna make mobs, just make them normal. None of this, half the XP crap because you decided to make them weak, what you consider weak. I think that's just stupid and a waste of our time. Okay, let's get this, I guess, this infantryman. Oh, he's 58, so he's even con. So we're gonna grab him. Oh, we got 2, but that's okay. Dildaf is on the case, and I believe we're slowing him with the bard song. I think it's like an AoE song. Let me close this stupid stuff that comes up all the time. And if you don't realize, we're getting an XP bonus because we're doing this on a holiday weekend where there's an XP bonus. But of course, it's not going to show up on YouTube for at least 2 weeks after it's filmed. Why? Because I always give my patrons on Patreon first dibs at all the videos. They get to watch everything a good 2 weeks early before it comes out on YouTube, and they get to watch it commercial free. And if you want that experience, just become a Patreon member. It's not expensive, and you support me, you support the channel, and you have my eternal gratitude. There's also a link on the Patreon for members to join the super secret Discord, which is also a lot of fun. And the Discord, even though it's super and secret, has been growing. It's kind of like Fight Club, no one's supposed to talk about Fight Club, but they still do. And it still grows, even though it's a big secret. All right, we got leveled up. I'm now available to choose new titles with Shift T. Okay, let's hit Shift T. What kind of titles should Dabriah have? Should she just remain Dabriah? Let's see, Annihilator, Assassin, Baroness Dabriah, Dirge Dabriah, Duchess Dabriah, Lady Dabriah, Marauder Dabriah, Mistress Dabriah. Oh my. Oppressor. Dabriah. That's kind of funny, actually. Phantom Dabriah, Shadow Dabriah, Veteran Dabriah. I don't know. Let's see what suffixes I can have. Of Throne of Eye, the Commemorator. I don't, the hell is that? I like using the Of Throne of Eye thing, so I think we're going to take that. We'll add that, sure. I think we're not going to take a title just yet, though. And we are level 59, so that's awesome. It's crazy because I've only played Dabriah online, like, while filming, so that's been, you know, a good amount of filming. The XP bonuses that we've been getting probably helps a lot too. I need to watch out for these shrooms because the bard's playing that song. Oh, you had to go to the left, you f***er. You had to do that to make sure you aggroed your friend. Aren't you a little bitch? I hate when they do that. It's like, did they do that on purpose? Or what? You know? Shame on you, Daybreak. Look, what the hell is happening now? Why are we getting, like, more ads magically out of freaking nowhere? And more. I swear to God, if I die within the first 5 minutes of the video, I'm not coming back. I'm just going to be like, shame on you guys for choosing this freaking zone. It's cursed. And so what? You get a short video. It's like, stop making bad life choices and choosing stupid zones. It's your own damn fault. Alright, it looks like things are under control for now. Sometimes I miss just playing Dabriah and Dildaf. It was less confusing, but I gotta say, having these two more characters does help with survivability. You know, we basically started having other characters when the anniversary event was going on, and we died fighting that fabled name in Howling Stones. Remember Howling Stones? How can you forget? It was freaking amazing. And I mean, it was a pretty fabulous death as far as deaths go, because we had that sucker down to like 10% when he killed me. Oh, what is this? It's a bottle of shampoo. Infringible bottle? Infrangible bottle? I don't know. Is it infringible? Infrangible? Is it an NFT? I don't... let's just leave it on the corpse. I don't need the shampoo, thank you. My hair is already fabulous. Let's pull this Spirali guy. Come on, Spirali. Get up on my pizza. How many of you like mushrooms on your pizza? I do. I do. This Spirali guy needs to cut himself up and get up on my pizza. I don't actually have pizza with me right now, but it does sound pretty good. Like, it sounds good, but at the same time, I really need to stop eating pizza. I don't know what it is. Like, is it the dough or something else? But lately when I've had pizza, I feel kind of sick after. I don't know if I'm starting to becoming one of those sad bitches that can't have gluten or some shit. That's just, I don't know. If that happens, I kind of want to I'll just start slowly looking forward to death, because really, like, y'all are gonna make it so I can't have freaking bread and pizza, like a piece of freaking toast. That's just why don't you just take away my coffee and, you know, like chocolate and steak and cheeseburgers. Man, somebody told me I couldn't have cheeseburgers anymore. I'd probably stab them and then stab myself and then just like run off a cliff. No cheeseburgers, you son of a bitch. I wonder if that orc is gonna attack. It might not. I do like that everything is dark blue here, as opposed to some of the other zones we've been to where they were pretty big disappointments. Oh no, Dildaf, come back here. Really? See, I don't want to run up there. You guys want to fight him, you can, but that's bullshit, because you know, if we get over there, we're gonna aggro that freaking orc. God damn it. Gonna aggro the orc, and the orc's gonna come, and then it's gonna pull 5 more. I gotta set myself to puller. That's all there is to it. Someone else leveled up, and I'm shocked, pleasantly shocked that that orc didn't run up on us. These orcs have really bad eyesight, I guess. Creep basilisk. I think this is probably a pretty good place to be where these huts and stuff are. So I'm gonna set myself to puller here, and maybe what I'll do is I'll unfollow or kill auto follow and just start pulling some orc slaves over here. Dubious. Wow, he's dubious. How are these orcs not like automatically KOS to me? It's a bit of a shock, right? I mean, orcs hate everybody. They're inherently evil. Or are they? I don't know. I just figured, at least in Everquest, that they were. But then how would you explain orc mercenaries? I don't know. Wow, everybody's leveling up. There's a whole bunch of level up madness going on. So Dabriah is now 59. Daisy is 59. Vanya is 59, which means more songs to memorize. Okay, it looks like it's just 2 songs that I got. Let's do the poison. Let's see, which one is this? 45. I should be using one for level 50. I might not have level 50 poison. Yes, I do. I do. Okay. I should be using level 55 plus, actually, but I don't think I have that. So that'll be good enough for now. Hopefully, I'll still get some damage out of it. Let's, the ranger might have some spells to memorize. Not that they're using a whole lot of spells. Nothing great. Maybe Shield of Spikes. We could cast that on both Dabriah and Dildaf. It's like Dabriah doesn't hit a whole lot, but Dildaf sure does. Dabriah usually just gets hit a couple of times after the pull. And I've got poison up on this character. So I think we're good. Let's pull some more. I don't know if I should start doing more as far as the pulls. So yeah, I do the pulls, like which zone do you want me to go? Ooh, we've got 2 here. We got an ad. But then there's like different areas in zones, you know? And I guess I just get to choose wherever I end up going. And I guess that works. I guess I could always just, if somebody wants to say, like, let's say my next zone I go to is Hanging Gardens or something like that. They could specify, like, in one of the buildings or something like that if they want to. They can, like, leave a comment, like, hey, if you go there, can you, like, try doing so-and-so building in the north corner or some crap like that. I don't know. And then I could try to figure it out where it is, or, oh man, we got 3. But we've survived like 4 and 5 pulls so far, so I guess we'll be all right. The debuffs from the bard help a lot, I think. And the fact that Dildaf can take a punch and keep on punching right back helps a lot too. All right, we got, it looks like maybe a intricate defiant targ shield or something. I am so good. Intricate defiant targ shield. I like it when I don't say something stupid and I'm actually correct. That's a good feeling. It feels nice. It feels nice to not be stupid, because I'm stupid so freaking much. Like seriously and literally very, very stupid. So very, very, very often. Alright. I have a new dagger. I can't equip it yet, but oh, believe me, I am fiending to be able to equip it. Fez made it himself. It's still warm, hot off the forge for required level 60, recommended 63. It does 16 damage, 20 delay. So it's got a 0.8 ratio. Currently, my Gom Durig is 0.609 ratio. It's got testicle sting, does 115 damage, and it's got the Strike of Healing Aug in it. Dioptase gem. I don't know. I just try to pronounce it, how it sounds, how it looks. Am I right? I don't know. I don't know if I had anything new for the... That's right. I gave one of these shiny new daggers to each one of these guys. Each one of these, when they get 60, they can use a dagger in one of their hands. Currently using a two-hander. That's 42, 46. That's a 0.913 ratio, so that's pretty cool. And it has Vampire Talon, causes 50 damage to the target. And the Bard's currently using Pale Velium Longswords, which is 1220. It's a 0.6 ratio. Those were actually made by Fez too. I like crafting. I really don't know if I would love Everquest as much if it wasn't for crafting. And there were times when I kind of hated crafting, you know? Let's actually move up here. Let's re-add auto follow here and set myself to pillar. Have I? Yes, I did. Okay. And we'll sling a javelin their way. I'll probably get 2 of them and that's fine. Hopefully. Oh, of course we got a third one that showed up. Started slapping somebody. Oh, it's probably the Bard. It's probably the aggro because of the AoE slow on the Bard songs. I might have to start fighting that guy next. The free trade patrol guy, because he keeps wanting to slap the Bard and it makes the Bard songs stall out. What is this bone? Deep orc femur. It's a deep orc. He goes in deep anyway. How do they come up with the names of some of these things? I think the bones, the shill skin bones, are for fletching, possibly, for maybe arrows or something. Remember when this zone was released, Undershore? I don't remember the name of the expansion. I don't think the name of the expansion was Undershore, but I think they gave everybody like a free robo boar, like a robot boar mount. They were so ugly, but you know, and they were slow, but I was still pretty stoked about getting a free mount. At that time, it was mostly just great to use them for the extra meditate and getting mana, because we still didn't have, you know, all the cool mana regen items. That's when they released evolving magic items where you get a sword or something, and at first the sword is kind of crappy, and then as you use it more and more, it slowly becomes less crappy, but it's never actually great. That's why probably nobody uses any of them anymore, because you get them and they're complete crap, which is like very few stats, and the ratio is terrible. But unfortunately, you're stuck using it, because if you don't use it, it's not going to evolve. It was kind of a dumb idea, the whole evolving weapons. I mean, it'd be one thing if you got it and it was a pretty good weapon, like, you know, comparable to at least your average weapons of that level. But they weren't. They were like crappy. And but you wanted to use them because of the evolving, you know, and it would become better eventually. But in the meantime, you're doing like way less damage than you want, and it's just like, it's like, what's the point of this? All right, so that guy is passive. Hopefully we'll just get the deep orc over here. That general supplies guy, we got a free trader guy too. He's just a merchant, so that shouldn't be a problem. Gotta reopen my advanced loot window, because there we go, the settings were stupid. The XP bonus is pretty good. I just got 3.341% XP from that guy. You know, I don't know why they can't make it to where we get better XP for killing stuff in later levels. It doesn't really make sense. Why am I getting 3% now at level 59, but you can't give me even just a full 1% XP for killing something that's equal level to me at level 85 or 90 or 95? Why? Why is that? Why can't you do that? What are you afraid of? What are you running from, man?
What are you running from, man?
I don't know. Perhaps I'm running from myself. Movie quotes. It just seems stupid. You know, you've got full control of the game. I don't really see how it can be exploited or anything in any way. So just fix it. Make it to where we can. Dubious. You have ruined your own lands. You'll not ruin mine. Well, guess what, douchebag? I'm a rogue. I can sneak. And now you're selling to me. Hoo-hoo-hoo! What happened to ruining my own lands, huh? You're betraying your people now by dealing with me. You sucker. So these things are worth looting. Look, everything's like over 10 plat. You know, that, well, except the blood was like 8 plat. Look at this. Okay, so this one is not worth keeping. Strip of scaly skin. I guess that's for a quest. Ooh, but that claw, 68 platinum. Nice. 28 platinum for the spirally webbing. 14 for the eye. 8 plat for the spores. So all this is pretty much worth it. Digested coral. Ugh. But hey, 80 something plat. Deep orc skin. Is it skin or foreskin? Deep orc femur, 21 platinum. It's like, yeah, I'm selling this merchant this random orc bone. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna look here. These two things didn't sell, so we're gonna open up advanced loot. We're gonna go to filters. So this is a helpful hint, you know. After you find out what sells and what doesn't, like rough sinew, here I could just hit never, so I never loot it. And of course, if I get a quest, I could always remove it from the thing, you know? And then, oh, the strip of scaly skin, there you go. And I'll just hit never on that too, so I don't loot these. And now I can just destroy these small stacks of this stuff. Oh, the weathered tentacle skin or something. These are also have no value. So let's open the advanced loot one more time. Edit filters, tentacle, and we'll hit never on that also. And so now we don't have to worry about looting these either, and I'm going to destroy these. Just make sure when you destroy stuff that it's what it appears to be. Like, take your time, check what the name of something is, because there's like, if you're a monk, you might have fist wraps that look just like this in your inventory. I don't know why they look like that. It's a weird looking thing, but yeah, pay attention. So let's go back to killing stuff. There's another deep orc, so deep. Imagine it's like deep as in like they're like thoughtful and they like poetry and stuff. Oh, okay, well, I guess we're gonna die. That sucks, because yeah, we've got a whole bunch. And there's no way out of here. There's no way to escape. So, I mean, hopefully we can kill these jerks, but I don't know. Where's the cleric at? No, let's focus on this guy because it's almost dead, but so am I. Oh, guess what? I'm almost dead because the damn puller was not here. Wow. So that could have been a whole lot easier. Come on, die, dude, die. All right. Now the other one, die. All right. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how half of the damn mobs went all the way over there, and it could have been again because I had puller on, and the reason why I was dying was because of all that crap going on. And Dildaf is hurt, and so is the cleric, but I really like to try to kill these one at a time. The more we kill, the less DPS the enemies have, and killing the lower level guys is always easier and quicker. And look, now the cleric is having less of a struggle to keep up. It's also easier to hold aggro if you could just kill them, you know, stick with one instead of jumping around to one and the other. This is why sometimes I let the cleric get beat on a little bit. It's not always about being a sucky tank or sucky this or sucky that. Sucky. It's about, is this guy a rare name? No, he is level 70, so there's a good chance that it's going to take like an hour to kill him, if we can kill him at all. Although he's at 54%, 53%, so we are taking him down. I'm kind of shocked, although I guess he's only 10 levels higher, or 11 levels higher. We should get some decent XP, maybe level up from this, because, yeah, level 70. Yeah, the cleric is having no problems at all keeping up with heals now. Alright, holy smoly, I got 19.5% XP for that kill. That is nuts, guys. Nuts. See if anybody else got up in a level. No, just Dabriah. That was bonkers. Very much bonkers. The stupid bard wasn't even helping during that fight. Man, oh man. But at least we lived, so sorry for those that really like seeing full party wipes when I'm filming. I know there's a good number of you out there. I don't like wiping. I mean, you know, I guess I'll wipe my butt after a good poop, but wiping my party out, no, that's less good. I should probably cut the whole wiping the butt quote out. Now we're starting to get to light blues, man. That's crazy. I only went up one single level. Maybe it's just these stupid mushroom butt heads over here. Oh, we got an AUG. Nothing fancy though. I mean, I guess it's good for, let's send it to the bard. I'm sure they'll enjoy it. Let's see if they have a slot for it somewhere. Come on, bard. I know you gotta have a slot open somewhere. There we go. There's more orcs over here. Again, I don't know if killing these orcs is a bad thing or not. I don't think it is. I never come down to these zones anyway. Considering we're good, we're killing orcs, I don't feel any badness about it. Oh, I still need my secondary poison. Let's go with a slow poison to slow their attack. Who knows, maybe it'll be a little more efficient than the bard song, and if not, maybe it will be useful in case the bard song stops running. Let's get this guy, because he's Scowl's ready to attack, even though he's just nothing but a stupid lizard. I think he wants to sell me car insurance or something. You dumb gecko. Basilisk, gecko, same thing. So I want to try to maybe get to level 60 here. That would be pretty cool. Oh, see? There's another strip of that scaly skin that we don't want. It's never, of course. And now we can just hit leave on corpse. There's a slave master threatening because, yeah, I'm killing his people. They don't love me. I don't think they ever did, though. And maybe there's a thing where we're supposed to get faction with them. I don't know. I don't really care. I'm just here to get some XP and kill stuff. I'm sure if I was someone who paid more attention to the whole storyline and stuff, because I think there is one, or you know, like progressing properly or something, and doing like the important raids in every zone, I'd be playing way differently and caring a little more about faction, especially in weird offshoot zones like this, where at level 70 you're gonna forget you were ever here and none of the faction or anything is gonna matter. It's just the fact that if you go and you do like try to do the high-end stuff in some of these zones, whatever you got, whatever rewards you won are going to be obsolete in about 5 levels when you move on to the next wave of content from the next expansion that came after it. So how important is it that you get some of this stuff, especially with the difficulty of it, like some of the stuff being really difficult to get and acquire? I just remembered something. I have a level 60 dagger that I can equip on Dabriah now. So that's pretty cool. I don't know what that sound was. That was weird. It's level 60. Yes, level 60. So luckily the ratio is still 16:20, even though it's like, was it recommended 63? Is it? Yeah, 63. Required 60, recommended 63. So I think I only just get like a little more of the hit points and stuff. Yeah, it goes from 77 to 80 on the hit points. Oh, we got more levels up. I'm also going to update my bandolier here to, there we go, to make sure it keeps including that particular dagger. I'm going to do it for that also. Add one. There we go. And I don't know if you notice this, so I have a button for javelins. Anytime I want to pull something, I pull with a javelin. And I have bandolier activate 1, and that's this. And see, there we go. We got the 2 javelins. And then I do bandolier activate 2, where it puts that orb there instead. And that's so I can take advantage of the stats on this orb, including the extra +1 to the hit point regen and some extra AC and other stats, including some heroic stats. I should have like an intricate item there, but I just haven't looted one yet. So when that happens, you know, I can update it. But it's how I like to pull with using a rogue. Now, I know rogues can use a bow also, and it'd be kind of cool if there was a way. I don't know. I don't know if I know that rogues can also use a bow and arrow, and most bows these days have stats, and I could just do that. But rogues get sort of a bonus, like with thrown items, you can crit and you can even assassinate with thrown items. So I'd really rather... Oh wow, a rare creature! A deep orc fire tender. And it's a rare creature, level 59. So let's pull that ass. He could tend my fire, or I'll tend his fire. Or something, yes. We'll extinguish his fire permanently. Oh, we gotta do the buffs on the ranger here, because they're going buffless. Alright, we're taking him out real quick. Everybody's using poison too, so that really helped. Oh, it looks like we got a weapon. Worrying sledge. Yeah. Worrying sledge. That's how I pronounce that word anyway. It has a Yakesha proc, 75 damage. So that's not bad. It's a nice little hammer. Level 58 required, 65 recommended. I guess I would give that to the ranger for now anyway. So yeah, ranger. Congrats, Daisy. You got a hammer. And there you go. Let's, I guess, use that for a little bit. Pretty good ratio too, 0.975. Try to see what the other sword was. So it's got a better ratio than that sword did, and it also has a better proc with more damage. So yeah, all around I'd say the hammer's a little better of a weapon. You knew I was gonna do this. Hammer time. Alright, so what's next? Orc laborer. There we go. Oh, is he really a laborer? Because it looks like he's casting spells. They should just call him Orc Finger Wiggler, Orc Caster, Orc Priest. I don't know, something. Not laborer. He's not laboring at all. He's just doing magic. That hammer is so big. Look at that thing in her hand. Oh, we got a small ad here. A free trade patrol. So here's a question: do you guys think that a ranger does better DPS with with two one-handers or one two-hander? Because there's the possibility or the theory that maybe their little procking buffs will proc more often with two one-handers, because they're usually faster and you're hitting more. But you do get more damage from the two-hander, just as far as regular damage goes, right? It's another caster, man. He's hitting me with lightning and thunder and stuff. So what do you prefer on something like a ranger, having them with two one-handers or a two-hander? Be it a sword or a hammer, that doesn't really matter. This place seems to be pretty good for acquiring rogue stuff like poison making stuff, those leaves and whatnot for level 55 to 60. I'm wondering if I should try to wander around a little bit more. I should actually use the ranger. Oh, I got, it looks like it might be an aug, a mushroom aug or something. Undershore fungus. I think I got this earlier. I'm actually going to give this one to the ranger. There we go. Oh, the ranger is now 60 also. See if they can memorize some more spells. Yep. Call of the Predator. I'm not going there. All right, let's rebuff. I'm sure I could need to recast the damage shield also. Yeah, and do Call of the Predator on everybody. So I'm guessing that's a buff that does increased attack or something. Yeah, strengthens my attacks. Javelin. I don't know. Part of me kind of likes this zone. Some of the anxiety about the unpleasantness of the zone falls away, and you're just left with, okay, this is decent XP, and I scored a cool hammer, and there's like named that spawn here, so maybe it's not too bad of a little zone. Like I said, I'm finding some of these wilted things and stuff for poison making. Got a few scrolls for research here. Oop, don't want to fight the merchant over there. I'm close enough to aggro that merchant, so I'm guessing it's just won't aggro, because the bard songs, I can guarantee they're hitting that merchant. Yeah, you saw that glow? That was from the bard song hitting him. But he didn't aggro. He could probably kick our ass if he did aggro. So I'm thankful. So do I keep killing here where I know a named spawns now? Or do I... Let's look at the tracking. Is there anything cool on tracking? Like something that might look like a named? I don't know. We'll kill a few more things and then maybe we'll call the video done, because the goal was to just get everybody up to 60, right? And I think everybody's up to 60 now. Yep. Even the bard is level 60. Oh, which means I can also give the bard that dagger, put it in their main hand so they do more damage. Add one. And let me just confirm that that is the right dagger. Yeah, 60, 63. So they're doing more damage there. And let's switch the ranger to two-handed, or, two one-handed weapons for a little bit, so they could practice also with that dagger. And what am I going to give them in their offhand? Oh wow, that sword, the fabled steel hilt flint dagger, does a lot of damage as far as that proc goes, but the ratio on it is complete crap. 9-17. Wow, the delay on this weapon is amazing. The Fagard parry point, too bad it doesn't have a little bit more damage. That's a two-hander. Oh hey, let's use this, the fabled obtenebrate short sword, because that does festering darkness, so that's cool. I think I also have, yes, I have can wear the sash now, fabled sash of the dragonborn, which gives me a 36% haste, which I needed to be level 60 to use. So now I have 215% haste. Woohoo! Because that's included with the bard song. I wonder if there's other little surprises in the inventory that I could be equipping. Maybe I got better songs I could be playing too. Okay, don't see anything particularly enticing to use here in the songs. Just go back to that. I wonder if I have any awesome belts on the rogue that I forgot that I had that were waiting. Yep, fabled sash of the dragonborn also on the rogue too. I was wearing also a rough combatant's belt, and now I'm gonna have a 215 haste on them as well. How cool is that? I'm happy, I'm excited. That's awesome. I feel like, we're gonna tear through some of these things just that much quicker. I don't even remember when I put these items on these guys. I just know that it's nice that they have them. My backstabs should be that much better now. Ooh, my disarm got up to 280. Wonder what I'm backstabbing for now. My XP is still doing pretty good. 2.862. Wow, that damage shield is doing 72 points of damage every time they land a hit on them. I'm just trying to see what my backstabs are. I'm not seeing it though. Oh, we got 3. Oh, and that's a caster. Let's go kill that caster first. Just because who knows if he's a priest or not. I don't need him healing everybody else while we're trying to kick his ass. Vanya hit for 1030 because of the spider's bite poison. Daisy hit for 1030 because of the spider's bite poison. Gotta love that spider's bite. It pretty much makes any other proc like stupid, you know? It's like by comparison, you hit a deep orc for 2393 bite of the Shissar, and that was Dabriah, of course, with her poison. Rogues basically do double the damage with their poisons than what their gift type poisons do. The poisons that they can gift other players. Does anybody else call them gift poisons or just me? Feel free to tell me in the comments below. But I mean, what else would you call it? You know, because yes, you can gift it to someone else, and calling it just like a rogue only poison or a rogue poison is a little weird. I mean, yeah, rogues make it, but anyone can use it. I mean, even a caster can use the gift poison. I guess they rub it all over their either their dagger or their wand or their club or whatever. And if they manage to actually land a hit, they could potentially proc poison. I never actually use poison though with most of my casters, just because I feel like that's probably a waste of a resource right there. Because I don't know, maybe I should do it just for fun, like at the very least, like on a low level guy, and see if, you know, because you could start using that level 15 just to see, like, it would be funny, like you're playing an enchanter, especially, you know, because they're usually physically the weakest of the casters, or a wizard, I guess, is very physically weak too, and you're proccing with poison by hitting stuff with poison. That's kind of funny. I think we're gonna get 2. Oh, we got 3. Didn't expect 3. I am loving this XP bonus, guys. It is pretty amazing. Kind of wish we had it all the time. Although then I'd be a hypocrite, because there's plenty of times where I say I wish XP was a little slower on Throne of Eye, which I've said that too. But I only want it to be slower between levels 1 through 50. And I don't want it to be as slow as like on a TLP server, but there has to be like a happy medium where it's a little like faster than a TLP, but a little slower than what they have us at now. Because sometimes, like I said, for me, part of the fun is the low level grouping and getting loot and stuff. And because once I start hitting level 80 with my characters, I don't play them as much because it just becomes so much harder and less fun. I wonder if that's why players go to some of the project servers like P99, is because it does get so much harder at level 80 plus, and you know, they don't like the fact that they could lose so much more but they gain so little. It's possible. I mean, some will have you think, oh, they're playing because they're hardcore or this and that. It's like, I don't know, man. It's not really hardcore when you're getting hit for like 1/50th of the damage that I'm getting hit by when I'm level 75 plus on live servers. And not to mention, you had to have like had every single zone in those 3 or 2, you know, original game and then 2 expansions memorized by now, where absolutely nothing is a surprise and every single thing is memorized. It's just like I said, I would get bored. And at least with live EQ, I have so much more to choose from. And honestly, I don't even go to like the first few zones, like original EQ and then and Velius and Kunark. I'm not on Velius and Kunark that much. So yeah, you guys tell me. It's like, you know, what's your preference? Do you really prefer the old zones? Or do you prefer, seeing newer stuff, new content? Maybe you've been away, you like seeing content that you haven't experienced before. I know that some of you guys probably vote for zones like this because maybe you left Everquest before this expansion came out and you like sort of a playthrough of what this zone looks like and everything. What's it like? And sure, I'll show you the basics. I won't show you like the advanced stuff and the big raids that were going on, but maybe you'll get enough information out of my videos where you're like, okay, I feel comfortable going there. That looks fun. Let's check it out. And then maybe you'll be braver or something and you'll want to go further in. You'll want to, like do the raids and junk like that. Missions. See, he gives missions over there. But I'm guessing he's not going to give them to me now because I'm messing with the orcs and them. But they're keeping slaves, so maybe they're not good characters anyway. Maybe I don't want to take part of their missions and help them. Maybe I want to mess them up. I don't know. So maybe at one point, if I ever absolutely exhaust everything else that I enjoy doing, I might say, hey, let's try to start doing some of these raid things and whatever. But I don't know. I don't see that happening. I feel like I've been all over the place in this video. Why do I keep my bard songs keep stopping? Are they getting hit that freaking much? Or is there something going on? Bard, are you okay? Is Daisy over there slipping you too much whiskey or something? Is something going on? Are you feeling emotionally stressed? So let's see. We are at 61, guys. That is awesome. So we gained like 3 levels. Pretty cool, I'd say. Well, you dropped one of those consigned poison jars. I just leave them. I know it says quest. I don't know what kind of quest it's for. So I think I'm going to kill these couple of orcs. And then we're going to call the video done. And I think we got more than just a couple of orcs. Oh, we got 4. I don't know if that's enough to get a full party wipe, guys. So hopefully we won't, but maybe we will. I don't know. I doubt it, considering we were able to kill that level 70 earlier without a whole lot of trouble. Oh, and one's already dead. We got a second one down. Yeah. They're going down in a second here. They're gone. Yep, no wipe. No wipe. Sorry. Another level up on somebody. Daisy leveled up. Got a bunch of AA points. Thanks to Auto Grant. Auto Grant is a wonderful thing. Oh! Another one got 61. I bet you that was the bard. That was Vanya. Yep. So that is great. We're all level 61. Yep, 61. Just gonna confirm. Yep, 61. So yes, everybody hit 61. I think that was a good time, and we kept our word and came down here to Undershore and killed a bunch of stuff. Just trying to find like a place that's semi-safe to do our little gating back to POK thing that we want to do. I guess that's it, guys. Again, I appreciate everybody who watches my stuff. If you like what I do, you found this video helpful, informative, or entertaining, or funny, or anything, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. It helps the algorithm find my videos and give it to people. And I want to see the channel grow. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. That's absolutely free. If you really like what I do, you want to support me, support the channel, then consider joining as a member by hitting the join button below. Members have access to our super secret Discord where we hold hands and make plans to group in game and share memes and stuff and jokes and everything, and just friendly good old time there. And also, there is Patreon. If you become a patron, then that also helps support me and the channel. You also get to see all my videos at least 2 weeks early over on Patreon, and there's no ads or commercials over there, so that could be an awesome choice for you. And you also have access to the Discord through the Patreon. So either becoming a member on YouTube or the Patreon gives access to Discord. Besides that, thanks always for watching. You guys are awesome. I never expected we would hit 600 subscribers, so I'm hoping to get 400 more so we get to that 1K milestone. That is awesome. Thank you for watching. Have a great day and a wonderful tomorrow.